Johnny Depp and Penélope Cruz, two of the most captivating actors of their generation, have long been the subject of fascination and intrigue, both for their individual careers and their on-screen chemistry. Their iconic collaboration in Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides marked the peak of their on-screen partnership, and the undeniable magnetism between them sparked rumors and speculation about the true nature of their relationship. Fans, always hungry for behind-the-scenes revelations, have eagerly pondered whether their connection was purely professional or if it extended beyond the cameras. This speculation persisted throughout the years, particularly after the immense success of their shared films, but it was when they finally made their public announcement that everything seemed to change, offering fans an unprecedented glimpse into the evolution of their bond. What sets Depp and Cruz apart from many other celebrity duos is the depth and authenticity of their partnership, which has consistently defied the typical Hollywood narrative. Their longevity in the industry is remarkable, considering the often short-lived nature of Hollywood relationships. This is especially true in an age where social media and tabloid culture often make it difficult for celebrities to maintain any semblance of privacy or stability. Yet through it all, Depp and Cruz have managed to maintain a sense of intrigue and mystique, slowly and deliberately unveiling new layers of their relationship both as colleagues and as individuals. Johnny Depp's journey in Hollywood has been anything but conventional. After reaching unparalleled heights in the early stages of his career, he found himself embroiled in a personal and public crisis that threatened to derail everything he had built. His tumultuous marriage to actress Amber Heard, followed by highly publicized legal battles and media scrutiny, led to a significant shift in his career trajectory. Depp faced a difficult reckoning as he navigated the aftermath of these personal challenges, which painted him as a controversial figure in the eyes of the public. However, as the dust began to settle, Depp embarked on a quiet yet impactful comeback. His recent film roles, coupled with his willingness to confront his past, signaled a new phase in his career. It was clear that Depp was no longer the same person he once was, and this evolution was something that his loyal fans noticed and supported. Penélope Cruz, on the other hand, seemed to carve her path in a quieter but no less impressive way. Having already established herself as an international star, Cruz's career trajectory remained steady even as Depp's fortunes fluctuated. Cruz never shied away from challenging roles in films that demanded more from her as an actress. Her ability to transition seamlessly from intense, dramatic performances to lighter comedic turns demonstrated her versatility, while her presence in both Spanish-language cinema and Hollywood ensured she remained a force in both industries. Her accolades and recognition as a talented actress continued to mount, and her relationship with Depp, though never entirely public, seemed to remain one of the few constants in her ever-evolving career. When Depp and Cruz chose to break their silence and reveal the news that had long been under wraps, it was a moment that sent shockwaves through Hollywood. Their announcement, while not entirely expected, felt like a natural progression for the pair, who had long been seen as collaborators and confidants. It was clear that their bond transcended professional boundaries, and whatever the future held, it was certain that this announcement would change the landscape of their careers, further solidifying their place in the Hollywood pantheon. The timing of this revelation, coming after a period of self-reflection and reinvention for both stars, suggested that Depp and Cruz were ready to take the next step in both their personal and professional lives, perhaps even influencing the direction of Hollywood itself as they charted new courses in an industry that was beginning to look very different from the one they had originally conquered. For years, Johnny Depp and Penélope Cruz seemed to inhabit two separate worlds in the entertainment industry, each leaving an indelible mark on their respective realms. Depp, with his unconventional, often unpredictable public persona, had cultivated a reputation that bordered on the mythical. His roles in films like Pirates of the Caribbean and his collaborations with director Tim Burton had established him as a true maverick in Hollywood. Meanwhile, Cruz maintained a more reserved presence, yet one that was equally impactful. She carved out a distinguished career built on careful, thoughtful choices that highlighted her range as an actress, from intense dramas to her critically acclaimed performances in the works of Pedro Almodóvar. Her elegant demeanor and careful image management had made her one of the most respected actresses of her generation. While their careers were distinct, there was always an undeniable connection between the two. Their on-screen chemistry in Pirates of the Caribbean, on Stranger Tides was electric, with their performances as the swashbuckling Angelica and Captain Jack Sparrow leaving audiences captivated and wanting more. Fans of both stars quickly began to speculate about the nature of their relationship off-screen. Could it be that their chemistry went beyond the scripted moments? For years, whispers of a potential romance or a deeper personal connection circulated, but neither Depp nor Cruz ever confirmed or denied the rumors. This only fueled the intrigue, with their public appearances together being rare, but always full of subtle gestures that hinted at something more. However, the two kept their personal lives guarded, leaving the public to wonder about what was happening behind the scenes. When Depp and Cruz finally revealed their plans in a surprise announcement, the entertainment world was left reeling. Their revelation was nothing short of groundbreaking. Not only were they collaborating professionally on a new project, but they were also stepping into a new phase of their careers that would change the trajectory of their futures. The couple had decided to go beyond their traditional roles as actors and take control of their professional destinies. In an unexpected but thrilling move, they disclosed that they were in the process of launching a new production company. 1. That would be centered around creative risk-taking and a commitment to producing socially conscious stories. This new venture was much more than just a typical Hollywood business venture. According to insiders, Depp and Cruz's production company would focus on developing films and television projects that told stories from diverse, underrepresented perspectives. It wasn't simply about profit or mainstream success. They wanted to create a space where unique, often marginalized voices could be heard. Their vision was to work with emerging filmmakers who were eager to challenge traditional cinematic norms and push the boundaries of storytelling in ways that would spark conversation and reflection on a global scale. The goal was not just to entertain, but to engage, provoke, and inspire. The company would provide a platform for stories that had been previously ignored or overshadowed by the demands of the commercial film industry. This announcement signaled a dramatic shift in both Depp and Cruz's careers, one that positioned them not just as actors, but as powerful forces in shaping the future of film. It was clear that their new venture would not be limited to the conventional framework of Hollywood productions. Instead, they sought to create a space where socially relevant, groundbreaking content could flourish. In doing so, they would not only have the chance to elevate underrepresented voices, but also ensure that their legacy was more than just the sum of their acting achievements. By using their influence to champion fresh, innovative ideas, Depp and Cruz were taking a bold step forward, not just as collaborators, but as entrepreneurs and advocates for change in the film industry. This new direction would undoubtedly redefine their roles in Hollywood, positioning them as key players in a rapidly evolving landscape that was more focused on inclusivity, social impact, and creative authenticity. The sheer magnitude of Depp and Cruz's announcement goes far beyond the simple concept of two Hollywood stars joining forces to create a production company. What makes it truly groundbreaking is the message it sends about the future of storytelling, and their bold challenge to the status quo of the film industry. In an era where streaming platforms have rapidly risen to dominance and major studios seem to prioritize profitability over originality, their decision speaks volumes. The Hollywood machine often churns out sequels, franchises, and blockbusters designed to draw large audiences, leaving little room for innovative or unconventional narratives to flourish. Depp and Cruz's move comes as a direct response to this shift, aiming to reignite the spirit of filmmaking that values creativity, authenticity, and risk-taking. It's a return to the roots of cinema, where storytelling wasn't driven solely by profit margins, but by a desire to convey meaningful, thought-provoking stories. Depp has long been known for his willingness to embrace eccentric and unconventional roles, a trait that has defined his career. His portrayal of Captain Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean remains one of his most iconic performances, and it's a role that exemplifies his ability to take risks and offer audiences something entirely new. Depp has also brought unique flair to other roles, such as his interpretation of the Mad Hatter in Alice in Wonderland or his portrayal of Edward Scissorhands. These performances have cemented his reputation as an actor who isn't afraid to step outside the boundaries of traditional cinema. It's this same boldness that he now hopes to bring to the production side of the industry. Rather than simply waiting for roles that allow him to express himself, Depp is taking the reins and creating a platform where unconventional voices and untold stories can be given the chance to shine. His desire to create something that challenges norms and pushes the boundaries of storytelling aligns perfectly with the mission of his new venture with Cruz. Cruz, equally known for her versatility and range, shares Depp's frustration with the lack of originality in contemporary Hollywood. Her career has been marked by a series of daring, unconventional choices that have showcased her immense talent. From her work in Almodovar's films to her more recent performances in projects like Pain and Glory, Cruz has demonstrated a willingness to take on complex, multifaceted characters that defy expectations. Her career has been one of creative integrity, as she has consistently chosen roles that resonate with her on a personal level. Like Depp, Cruz has been vocal about her disillusionment with the state of Hollywood and the rise of films that seem to cater only to mass appeal. For her, the chance to collaborate with Depp in a venture that promotes stories with substance and authenticity is a natural extension of her career. This partnership represents not only a new professional chapter for Cruz, but also a shared vision between two artists who are deeply committed to telling stories that matter, stories that prioritize originality over marketability and art over commercial success. Depp's personal journey has also played a significant role in shaping his values as an artist. His career has been marked by extreme highs and public lows, from his meteoric rise to fame to the intense media scrutiny and personal battles that followed. Throughout these challenges, Depp has remained steadfast in his commitment to authenticity and artistic freedom. It's clear that his recent reinvention in both his personal and professional life is deeply rooted in a desire to reclaim control of his narrative, particularly after the media circus surrounding his divorce from Amber Heard. Depp's new production company seems to be a natural culmination of his journey, a way for him to create a legacy defined by the kind of work he wants to be remembered for: honest, bold, and unapologetically unique. For Cruz, this venture represents an exciting new chapter, one where she is not only taking control of the types of stories she wants to tell, but also actively shaping the future of cinema itself. With both actors bringing their wealth of experience and unique perspectives to the table, their production company promises to be a force to be reckoned with in the industry. Together, they are aiming to create a space where filmmakers can take risks and experiment with new ideas, where authenticity and passion are valued over formulaic scripts and blockbuster formulas. By challenging the conventional norms of Hollywood, Depp and Cruz are setting the stage for a new era of filmmaking, one where creativity, originality, and the pursuit of meaningful stories are at the forefront. This new direction not only redefines their careers, but could also have a profound impact on the way films are made and consumed in the years to come. Cruz's decision to embark on this ambitious new venture with Depp is a testament to her unwavering commitment to her craft. Throughout her career, she's been incredibly selective about the roles she takes on, seeking out projects that challenge her both as an actress and as an individual. Her performances have always carried a depth and complexity that have set her apart from many of her peers. Cruz is not one to chase superficial fame or commercial success at the expense of her artistic integrity. She has consistently gravitated toward roles that demand emotional and intellectual investment, whether in the works of Spanish auteur Pedro Almodovar or in more mainstream Hollywood productions that allow her to showcase her range. Her decision to collaborate with Depp speaks volumes about her desire to explore new creative avenues, pushing beyond the confines of traditional roles and the limitations often imposed by the Hollywood system. This new chapter in Cruz's career signifies a bold shift where her focus is no longer solely on personal success, but on the broader goal of fostering an environment where new voices can emerge and be heard. With Depp, she is embarking on a project that aims to break away from the standard formulas of the industry and instead create a platform where fresh, innovative talent can thrive. Their shared vision is to redefine what success in Hollywood means, moving away from cookie-cutter formulas that prioritize profit and star power, and instead embracing projects that are driven by creativity, authenticity, and a deeper connection to the stories they tell. Moreover, their decision to step into the world of production is as much about giving back to the industry as it is about forging a new path forward. Both actors have had their fair share of struggles in the industry, and their new venture seems to be a reflection of their desire to use their considerable influence to open doors for others. Depp has faced numerous personal and public challenges, including a high-profile divorce and a series of legal battles, which have threatened to overshadow his career. Cruz, on the other hand, struggled with typecasting early in her career, as she was often pigeonholed into certain types of roles. Their shared experiences have made them both acutely aware of the barriers that exist in Hollywood, and they now see an opportunity to use their success as a platform to help others who may not have had the same opportunities. But what does this shift in focus mean for their acting careers? While the creation of a production company marks a significant pivot, it's clear that both Depp and Cruz intend to continue their work as actors. However, they are no longer willing to take on roles simply to maintain their star power or ensure a steady stream of projects. Rather than chasing traditional fame or accepting roles that don't align with their values, they will become more discerning, choosing projects that are innovative, socially relevant, and artistically driven. The emphasis will be on telling stories that matter, stories that speak to audiences on a deeper level, addressing issues such as social justice, identity, and the human experience. As part of their groundbreaking announcement, Depp and Cruz also revealed their plans to collaborate on a new film project, which will serve as the first major production under their newly formed company. This film is expected to showcase both of their acting talents in ways that have not been seen before, marking a departure from their past on-screen collaborations. Set to be a sweeping historical drama, the film promises to delve into complex themes of social justice, personal sacrifice, and the resilience of the human spirit. Though details about the storyline remain under wraps, the mere fact that it will be their first joint project as producers has already generated significant buzz within the industry. The film is expected to make waves at film festivals and could very well be a strong contender for major awards in the coming years. This project is more than just a return to their roots as actors. It is a statement about the kind of stories they believe are worth telling. Both Depp and Cruz are known for their ability to bring a unique depth to their characters, and this new film will likely allow them to showcase their immense talents in ways that go beyond the traditional blockbuster. Their decision to tell a story rooted in historical significance and social relevance demonstrates their commitment to producing work that not only entertains, but also sparks important conversations. Fans are eagerly awaiting what promises to be a transformative new chapter in their careers, one that could leave a lasting impact on the film industry as a whole. The undeniable chemistry that Depp and Cruz share on-screen has been one of the most captivating aspects of their collaborations, drawing audiences in every time they appear together. Their fans have eagerly anticipated their next project, and this announcement has created even more excitement. However, this new venture transcends their individual roles in a film. It represents their shared vision of reshaping the way stories are told, putting the emphasis on original, creative voices that have been overshadowed by the increasing dominance of big-budget blockbusters and formulaic narratives. By investing in independent filmmakers and providing them with a platform to bring bold and meaningful stories to life, Depp and Cruz are setting the stage for a revolution in the film industry. They are not merely creating another production company. They are cultivating a space where unique, daring voices can thrive in a system that has often been slow to embrace such diversity. In an age where streaming platforms have reshaped the landscape of film consumption and traditional studios are scrambling to adjust to new business models, Depp and Cruz's decision to prioritize originality and creativity is not just timely, it is essential. The increasing reliance on algorithms and audience data to drive decisions about which films get made has led to a lack of diversity in storytelling. Too often, the emphasis is on what will generate the most revenue rather than what will resonate deeply with viewers. In this context, the creation of a platform for independent filmmakers feels like a much-needed antidote to the industry's growing tendency to prioritize commercialism over artistry. This venture is not only about breaking free from the shackles of conventional Hollywood, but also about creating a space where emerging voices can explore stories that may otherwise be neglected. By giving filmmakers the resources they need to bring these stories to the screen, Depp and Cruz are helping to ensure that the future of film remains vibrant and multifaceted. The public response to their announcement has been overwhelmingly positive, with fans expressing admiration for their decision to step outside the traditional Hollywood mold and take risks. Audiences are drawn not only to their on-screen presence, but also to their willingness to embrace change and challenge the status quo. In an era where many celebrities are increasingly cautious about their public image and career choices, Depp and Cruz have shown that they are not afraid to evolve. This bold move has inspired a wave of excitement among their fan base, who view it as a demonstration of their authenticity and their commitment to using their influence for the greater good. Industry. Insiders have also expressed admiration for their decision to embrace creativity over conventional success. Hollywood has long been dominated by corporate interests, with major studios driven by the desire to turn a profit rather than by a genuine passion for storytelling. In this environment, Depp and Cruz's move feels like a rebellion against a system that too often values marketability over artistic merit. By choosing to focus on stories that matter, they are setting an example for other actors, directors, and producers to follow. Their willingness to take risks personally and professionally suggests that they are not content with simply riding the wave of their fame and success. Instead, they are using their positions of influence to create a meaningful impact that will last long after their on-screen careers. For Depp and Cruz, the future of filmmaking is no longer just about starring in films or maintaining their star power. It's about shaping the direction of the industry itself, ensuring that creative voices, whether established or emerging, are given the resources and opportunities they need to succeed. Their partnership marks a new era not just for their careers but for the entertainment industry as a whole. It's a reminder that, in the end, storytelling is not just a form of entertainment. It's a powerful tool for social change, a means of shaping the world and giving voice to those who might otherwise be unheard. As they continue to move forward with their plans, their fans and the broader entertainment world will be watching closely, eager to see what these two extraordinary talents can achieve together. With the stakes high, the possibilities are limitless. Depp and Cruz are not just redefining their careers, they are redefining what it means to be successful in Hollywood. Their venture is a statement that the power of storytelling is as important as ever, and that the future of film belongs to those who are brave enough to take risks and push boundaries. In doing so, they are helping to create a future where cinema is more inclusive, more innovative, and more reflective of the diverse world we live in. Ultimately, their decision to embark on this new project is about far more than just expanding their careers. It's a profound statement about the importance of storytelling and the responsibility that comes with being in a position of influence. By choosing to invest in and create opportunities for independent filmmakers, Depp and Cruz are showing that the most unexpected moves often have the most lasting impact. The world may not have expected this announcement, but it is one that will reverberate for years to come, ensuring that their legacy as creators, rather than just performers, will be remembered and celebrated for generations.